Hi, welcome back to English Not, like astronaut, but English not. Anyways, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to learn new vocabulary in English. You should know that there are two types of vocabulary: passive vocabulary and active vocabulary. Passive vocabulary means that we can recognize words in the context. We can recognize meaning of words, we can understand new words depending on the context. Active vocabulary means that we can use new words spontaneously and naturally in a conversation, in written or in spoken English. Passive vocabulary is always going to be more expanded than active vocabulary, and this is the only way. This is the only natural way, so it's okay. But what if you have been learning English for a long time, but your active vocabulary is not expanding? In order to produce new words, you should know where and when to use the new words. With which preposition, with which verb, or etc. There is one really important thing for you to remember. Never learn words from the lists of vocabulary. Never learn words out of the context. There is no point in it. And here is why. Language is not separate words. Language is about phrases, collocations, or even whole sentences, the patterns. So we don't speak with separate words. For example, you know words play, ear, and buy. For example, you have encountered them in a list of frequently used vocabulary. But what if you encounter the whole phrase in a TV show? Let's play by ear. This is more effective way to learn vocabulary. Let's play by ear, it's an idiom. So you learn the whole phrase, not the separate words. Okay, let's get back to the first stage of learning new vocabulary, noticing. So noticing means that you pay attention to new words while you are watching something or while you are reading something. Okay, you can notice one separate word, but then pay attention to what is around this word. What goes with this new word? This is really important, and I've already mentioned why. Okay, you have noticed the new phrase. You write it down in your notebook or in your or you create a flashcard with translation or with definition depending on your level of English. You can use translation or you can use an English dictionary. I would recommend you to use both. Okay, you have written down the new phrase. You've noticed it, you have translated it, or maybe you looked up the definition. The second stage is retrieval. So retrieval means that you are trying to remember what this phrase means while you are reading a book or maybe while you are watching a TV show. This is really important to immerse yourself into the language so that you could notice again and again this new vocabulary you are learning. And it happens all the time, by the way. When you are learning a new phrase, you magically start noticing this phrase in everywhere. In every book, in every TV show, in a game, etc. This is retrieval. This is when we are learning. We are trying to memorize and remember. You can use flashcards, Quizlet or Anki, spaced repetition, or you can just read your notes. The third stage is creative use. It's not when you are trying to make up your own sentence with new vocabulary. This is when you learn new meanings of vocabulary you have learned. And believe me, it happens almost with every word you're learning. So you keep learning new meanings, new definitions of the words you know in the different context. And one more important tip for you to remember. When you look up a new word in a dictionary, don't learn all the meanings you see there. One context, one meaning. Because learning all the meanings is too much. So stay focused on what's important for you. Try to read and watch what you like in English. In this way, you are always surrounded by the language you're learning. And remember that learning a foreign language is not a destination, it's a journey. For a lifetime, probably. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you later, English Nuts. Bye.